Hey guys, it's your boy Rej with the Tryin Times, and we're doing a quick UFC 264 preview. So we got Sean O'Malley versus the replacement fighter Kris Moutinho. That fight looks a little bit weird. I'm kind of liking the way it looks. We know Sean O'Malley says he's undefeated, but we know that he's not. 13-1, young, skinny, bantamweight fighter. Big connections. He's got the third eye where he can really connect. He knows where to hit. The only time he did lose was an odd foot injury. He does have very skinny limbs. Moutinho, the replacement fighter, I did watch a little bit of tape on, and I was not disappointed. He's a southpaw. He has somewhat of a striking style similar to Mystic Mac, but that should be interesting because the kid's coming in out of nowhere. I guess he quit his paint factory job just so that he could show up. It's his UFC debut. They say a lot of these guys that come out of the woodwork like that, they end up shining in their debut. Similar to number 17 here. Wore the Josh Allen jersey because it's almost football season. But Gilbert Burns, Stephen Thompson also fighting. Thompson, one of my favorites, Wonder Boy. How could you not like him? He's a karate striker. He is very technical, true martial artist. He'll hit you with a spinning kick. He'll hit you with a front side kick to the body. Body blows, though. Not these little frickin' bamboo shin kickboxers, though he's I believe, a kickboxing world champion somewhere. Thompson taking on Gilbert Burns. Burns is scary. I didn't know too much about him. I watched a little bit of tape. He's scary. He's got big power coming around on the strikes and hooks, overhands, but he'll also twist you into a pretzel. And Thompson probably better at a stand-up. I'm sure he's got, a decent amount of grappling technique. I have seen him fight probably 5-6 times, and it's always a lot of good, clean, connective striking. Karate style. He kind of bounces on the feet, which we've seen McGregor might bring a little bit into tonight also. But Burns, Thompson, that's going to be a war unless Burns catches him really early or gets him in an armbar and rips his arm out of socket. I'm kind of feeling like Burns wins, but Thompson is a bad dude. I think he could go to the distance. And then we have Poirier McGregor, number 3. We talked about it a little bit ago on the Tryin Times. I mentioned, McGregor didn't exactly have the best character development once he reached the top. Much like many athletes, it seems as though once you get up there, it's very hard to balance everything at the tippy top of the iceberg, pyramid, whatever you want to call it. Poirier, though, he kind of slid in. He's earned a nice, long, good career. He maintains a pretty good level of class. You go back and look at the first fight, he's said it, that he let McGregor get in his head, talked a little bit too much shit. Well, this time around, McGregor has gone back to doing that, and he literally does look like he's actually angry this time. I know that he talks a lot of shit, makes jokes, but he looks like he's really ready to do what he said, and that is kill Poirier. He said he was going to murder that man. He said he was going to end his life. I'm feeling a little bit differently about this fight now. I'm a little concerned for Dustin Poirier. Because Poirier is a monster. He's got the chin, as I've talked about. But man, when the notorious one is on a death path like this, it's hard to pick against him. And he's the underdog. I mean, Vegas always wins, right? they're going to win regardless. It's 4 other fights. Also on the card, not to be forgotten, Yana Kunitskaya versus Irene Aldana, 12-6, and Katsiana, 14-5. The chicks always show up and bang it out. That should be fun too. But we'll do a quick pick'em here. I'm going to go O'Malley. I think he's going to catch the Moutinho kid based on the fact that Moutinho is not afraid to get in there, open up his face, and take a couple. I think O'Malley's got a couple for him, but who knows? Kunitskaya I'll pick just because her name and looks like she's got a few more fights. Hardy versus Tuivasa. Tuivasa is a beast, 12-3. I think he's from down in Australia. He sounds like he has an Australian accent. But Hardy, he's coming along, 6'5". I just don't think that he's got the technicality. The big guys are weird to watch fight because if they don't get knocked out, they end up getting real tired. But this Tuivasa, he doesn't seem to get tired. He seems to get better as he fights. Watched a little bit of tape, watched a few interviews, and he said he did not watch any tape on Greg Hardy, which I found to be pretty remarkable, how you could just enter that cage with 6'5" Greg Hardy, who looks like he's ready to kill someone at all times, and just think like, nah, I didn't watch any tape. He said, he's big and strong, I'm fat and strong. Ty. I'm going Ty there. I think he's going to knock him out. Gilbert versus Wonderboy. I think I'm going to go Gilbert based on he's just on a hot streak, more powerful, scary powerful. Unless Thompson can get him, clip him with a nice weird kick or a nice strike and catch that button, I think I've got to go Burns. Yeah. And then Poirier versus Conor, man. I was leaning very much toward Poirier surviving the early onslaught that Conor brings and carrying on. I did hear a lot about last fight, John Anik, a lot of other people saying that Conor, it was well known apparently that McGregor was not prepared for the leg kick. I disagree. I think he's got to be prepared for the leg kick. I also saw a meme recently. It said, like, after Mayweather, he said, let's go in the cage. After Khabib, he said, do it without wrestling. And then after Poirier, he said, do it without kicking. It's like, well, what are we doing here? Go to the BKFC then, Conor. Take that shit to the next level. I think McGregor, based on, I mean, now that he's gone this far, if he doesn't win, he's done. But I know a lot of people are saying that, but I'm saying it now just based off of him saying that he's going to kill that man. You can't say you're going to kill someone and then not. At least dominate. Fuck, Poirier might still win. Does McGregor come in too overzealous and overconfident? Or does he come in focused and assassinate with a cobra strike? I still feel like his wind, I mean, what could he have done to get his wind better? Ever since he, like, started basically, I mean, he's never been a grappler. He's never been a grappler, but I'm going to pick him. Fuck it. Let's go with McGregor since he said he's going to kill that man. But don't be surprised if he doesn't win. He'll still make a lot of money. So that's it. That's all I want to do today. Appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. Give me some feedback. You guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy UFC 264.